Lizzie Borden took an axe, gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, gave her father 41.
Welcome to Fall River, Massachusetts, in particular, the home where a brutal double murder took place on the morning of August 4th, 1892. In this home, Lizzie Borden and her sister Emma lived with their parents, Abigail and Andrew. However, Abigail was the girls' stepmother, and by all accounts, they didn't exactly get along. Crime scene investigators determined that Abby was killed first on the second floor in what was the guest bedroom. Not long after that, Andrew Borden met his end in the parlor on the first floor while taking a nap. Lizzie Borden was found not guilty and acquitted on June 20th in 1893. There just was no way to prove who killed Abby and Andrew Borden. After the trial, Lizzie, her sister Emma, John Morse, and the maid Bridget Sullivan all seemed to get exactly what they wanted. Maybe the motive was money, but Emma and Lizzie ended up at Maplecroft. So behind me is what is called Maplecroft. This is the house where Lizzie and for a while her older sister Emma lived after the murder and the trial. This is the house she also actually ended up dying in from pneumonia when she was in her 60s. You know, we're in the area, had to come see where she spent her final days. Murderous or not? Abby and Andrew were buried in the nearby Oak Grove Cemetery where, at the end of their own lives, Emma and Lizzie were buried with them. It's a beautiful cemetery with some exquisite headstones from some very wealthy people, for sure. Maybe she would have wanted it even more hidden. There's a few things given. There's some daffodils that were planted. I don't know if it's gifts out of sympathy, tribute, token, because everything just remains a mystery, so. The home is now set up as it would have been when the Bordens lived there, with each room decorated to reflect the furniture as it was during the crimes. With replicas of the skulls of Abby and Andrew Borden indicating their wounds kept in a cabinet in the dining room, along with items that have been found that may have been used by the Bordens themselves, this house may in fact just act as a giant trigger object enclosing the space where these crimes occurred and where this emotion was held. This might lend to some of the paranormal activity that's been reported here over the years. Some of the home even contains items owned by Lizzie, signed with her name in it. EVPs, voices, shadows, disembodied footsteps have all been heard and seen in this home. The first floor parlor and the second floor bedroom are set up precisely as they would have been, with nearly identical furniture in place where Abby and Andrew met their fate by what was likely a hatchet. We spent the first portion of our night in the John Morse room before investigating more of the house and then sleeping in this room. We are inside the Lizzie Borden house now, and we are in the bedroom, the John Morse room, which is the room where Abby Borden was murdered. This is my side. It absolutely is a murder house. That is an intense bed. It's hard.
It's gonna be tight. Well, this might be too short for me.
Oh, it has a footboard.
Sometimes you gotta rough it. It's life on the road.
John Morse room, ghost box section.
Abby, are you here? It's not too much radio.
It's not, no.
I do have the antenna down. Let's see what happens when I pull that.
We're sleeping in reverse.
Now we're into the 70s. You hear that? I hear a little. I wish we could just get this thing to sweep 87 to 76. I wonder if there's a way to mod it. Let's set it right where her head is. Maybe she can speak to us. Abby, can you speak to us? No?
I heard that, but...
Or was it help?
Or was it just convenient timing? That's the hardest part.
Exactly. I have heard voices within that band, within that range.
On to the next. With a house full of guests that night, we were able to investigate with several other people from the New England area.
Andrew, is that you?
That's weird.
That's definitely a weird one.
Again, Andrew, are you here? Are you upset that we are here? Do you have anything you want to tell us? Do you know who murdered you and Abby?
That voice that you got was extremely weird.
Yes.
And it hasn't repeated as it's swept around the
Yeah,
radio
Borden,
station.
It's
are you
swept
here?
around like 7 times and not heard it again. Alright, we'll go around the room.
Kelly,
Ready?
that's a tough question, alright?
Yeah, we got it.
Super
It's
ready.
important to be super quiet, still, do not make a sound so we know whatever we get, if we get something, if it's real. There we go. EVP session, basement of the Lizzie Borden house.
Is there a spirit that would like to speak to us?
Can you come over and speak to us? Give us your name.
Is there anyone who can see or hear us right now? Can you let us know?
EVP session, basement of Lizzie Borden house. Got one more fun experiment to try with this device. Everybody will go around the horn again, but everybody asks the same question.
The same question?
We learned this one for
What's
some
the question?
pros.
All right.
What's a good question? Something to get a rise out of whatever's here. Who killed the Bordens? Everybody asked that exact same question.
That works.
Who killed the Bordens? There we go. Rolling.
Who killed the Bordens?
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 Let's see.
Who killed the Bordens?
We then spent time on the first floor investigating using the spirit box, a REM pod, and even the in-house vintage Ouija board.
Yes, everyone, you're seeing a REM pod on a full dark video.
And we've messed with them before, but, you know, we just don't happen to own one.
Yeah, they're neat. Nothing dying or something.
That's the temperature right there. However, the other temperature on the other device is not increasing.
I don't know what that means. Oh, it is moving a little bit.
Temperature went up.
It went up and down, up and down.
It did that thing again.
I think Abby and Andrew were killed for the money. Was there any money received?
Who got paid to do this? Who got paid to do these murders?
John, what?
Was it John Morse?
Why don't you grab that and come over to the parlor? Let's go in there.
We're moving to the parlor, Mr. Borden. Will you follow us?
It's a fold.
Yep, it's 1919.
Yeah, he said someone stole it and they sent it back.
All right, we're here to speak to the Bordens.
Should we do a few circles and get it
Yeah.
started? All
Let's
right.
get the energy built up here.
Oh, good squeak there.
Kinetic energy.
Oh, I love that noise.
We tried that shit
Okay.
before.
We're ready to communicate. We just want to hear from you.
Andrew, Lizzie, anyone, can you speak to us? Please? Help us to understand what happened in this house. Is this house a portal? All the energy in this room.
Out of respect and a need for information and communication, Abby, we're asking for you.
Can you just tell us, are you okay? Yes or no?
Is it moving?
I think we're gonna have to close it.
I don't feel success here.
No?
Do we move it in circles again?
You wanna
I don't
try?
do this often.
No.
I don't think we're supposed to.
You're right. Well, whatever communication we have opened with this device in front of us on our laps between Ryan and myself, we wish to end it.
You are not welcome to follow anyone in this room beyond these walls. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's all we got. Are you present? Are you able to utilize the person on the couch for communication?
Borden.
Oh, snap. Really? Which Borden? You male or female?
I can't see anything.
Is that you, Mr. Borden?
Girls are here.
Emma?
There are several women in the
In
room.
the back.
In the back.
What was that?
Did it hurt?
It might have.
Why?
It sounds like you're speaking.
No.
Yeah, not to us, but some sort of repeat or
Who are you
echoes.
talking to? Who do you see?
Help me.
Who do we need to help? Who are you?
Who's hurting you?
Two entities.
Who are
Okay,
they?
that's a weird thing for him to say out loud and to have heard that through the spirit box.
What entities are they?
Is it due to people coming here and asking these questions and using this intent repeatedly in this space?
Not for me.
I don't know who you are.
Who are you?
Told you.
Who? Please repeat it.
How about a year? Can you tell us
Them.
what them? All right.
Who is them?
That could mean any number of.
Getting there.
You're getting there?
He was headed home.
Right?
On his way home, he's getting there.
My mother.
You talking about Sarah?
My name.
Yeah, we need your name. We would love to know your name.
What is your name?
That's the ideal thing we need to hear. What do you call yourself?
I'm hurting.
That's apropos in this house.
Where are the girls?
It's like it popped off and then it slowed
Yeah,
down
gone.
considerably. I'm gonna put a stop to this and just pull him out. Oh, see? Timing.
Wow.
Whoa.
That was pretty decent.
My finger started to hurt really bad.
Your finger?
Yeah, my finger right there.
Which?
The one that was holding the antenna with. It's like
Oh.
starting to throb.
Oh.
And then I just could not get the image out of my mind of just,
That's not good.
yeah.
You
Okay.
feeling done with that?
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, interesting experiment,
So
isn't
that's
it?
why you were hurting.
It's crazy.
Do you want me to try? I'll try it if you want me to. But
It can be intriguing to watch someone try the Estes method for the first time. There's now a woman on this couch. Her name is Kelly. And she'd like to communicate using what's in her hands and you for us.
wait a minute.
We're still here.
What are we waiting for? Who's here with us? Anyone?
Household.
The whole household?
That's nice. Well, everybody, we are in your house, and there are even some people sleeping upstairs.
4 people.
Four
There are
people.
sleep- Hold the phone.
I don't know.
It seems a lot like it's just echoes of
Nothing hurtful.
Yes.
people living, you know?
Nothing hurtful.
Could be just residual haunting. The things that have been seen here could just be a replay.
Yeah.
It got really quiet.
Yeah.
It cut right off.
It was noticeable out here, too. Darn, she's
Zoom.
Okay?
It's not much there,
We're
huh?
pulling you out.
No, it's just I would hear the radio for a second. That was it.
Yeah. It seems like it's just like baseline chilled for a minute.
Yeah.
And
Me
you said the
too.
girls in the back, and her and I were in the back.
Oh.
I was thinking of the girls in the back because Lizzie and Bridget were outside doing the windows.
Oh.
They were working on the windows when Lizzie told Bridget to go inside and rest.
You're right.
So if the girls were outside, again, who was in here with him, which I was thinking John was in here with him while the girls were outside. I have chills all the way from my kneecaps up to
Right
the
now?
back of my neck. I can feel it in my chest.
It just dropped from it's at 79, just went up to 80, but it was at 82.
Okay.
Are you still here with us? Look at her. Are you still here with us, Mr. Borden?
Well, I have a little GoPro and I'm gonna put that on tonight, so I'll let you know if I get anything.
Do it. Yeah, heck yeah.
Do it.
Light action IR. Let me know when you're ready. Oh boy. So Amy's laying in the same spot as Abby Borden next to the bed, doing the Estes method. My name's Ryan, this is Amy. We've tried to speak to you throughout the night and we're not confident that we've heard your voice. Are you here?
Ryan,
What?
I wonder if this would be better on
And just to see.
Is there anyone here with us? Do you not want us here? Classic question.
Save her?
Save who, Abby?
Abigail.
Holy shit. Okay. Okay. How? How can I save Abigail?
It's good to be back. It's something to be back.
Who's back?
2 attackers.
Okay, 2 attackers. I thought so. Who? Give me the names. I keep looking over my shoulder. Is that you, Abby? Should I call you Abigail? Would you prefer that? Would that be better? Abigail? I need a name. Can you give me a name? We like names.
Talk to blah, blah, blah.
Talk to who? That was close. That was good. Can you try again? Thank you for everything you've said so far.
Stop.
Is that you, Abigail?
It's me.
It is. Okay. Tell me who did this to you.
Run.
No, I'm not running. Were you trying to run? Is that why you ended up here in this room?
Borden.
A Borden did this to you?
Listen. Important.
Okay, I'm listening. This is your last chance to tell us. What is it? I tell you what, guys, this is nuts. Like, some of the words that she's saying coming out of there are giving me absolute chills. And, you know, we gotta sleep in here. This is, you know,
Terrible for me.
yeah.
I don't think I can listen to this anymore.
Get out of there. When you said Abigail, I asked something relevant, and it was there. There was like 2 or 3 or 4 relevant responses, right on cue, as if I'm speaking to someone. And as the questioner, I have not had so many of those. I think she wants to be called Abigail. I think we've been screwing it up, because after I started calling her Abigail, here comes the responses.
I wondered.
My whole thoughts on sleeping in this room have changed.
You do.
So enjoy.
Where are you gonna sleep?
Right there.
Okay.
But
well,
not easily. That's what actually happened in this exact spot. And even more graphically, about right here. In this exact spot. We're about out of camera here, so
we'll see you on our cell phones, or else not at all.
Lizzie Borden house. That was weird. We'll see how sleeping goes. If something happens, we will definitely film it throughout the night.
So we survived the night. This bed, this beautiful historic bed, I mean, it's stunning. It is very small for human adult people. So I ended up taking everything out of my bag and taking this like thick comforter and making a bed on the floor. where I could see right down here where Abby was killed.
I had a tough time falling asleep as promised, but I did because of a sleep mask. As I said last night, that is your one-stop shop to sleep in any murder room. Take it from this guy. Sleep masks. We did it.
We did it. I think I need some Excedrin.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.